And welcome back to Whiskey and Cigars episode 29. We got special guests today. It's been a while since we had a special guest. This is our buddy Payton. He was on the show before. He's home from the Army. He's in the Army, and today he's actually brought a bottle of whiskey today. This is one of your favorite bottles. You want Old Forester?
Yep, Old Forester 1910 with the teal label.
Teal label.
One of the guys I work with recommended it, and I tried it, and it's one of the better tasting whiskeys, I think. I mean, I haven't really tried a whole lot, but from what I have, it's one of my favorites. So
I have never had it. Joe never had it.
Never?
Yeah, I know we tried finding it up here and just couldn't, so I brought it from Georgia, and now we're here with it. So
we got the cigars we're smoking. Me and Payne are smoking the Macanudo Vintage 1997 Maduros. This is my second favorite cigar of all time.
It was really good when we had it last.
I've never had it, so I'm actually excited to try it.
It's got a kind of a sweet taste.
Yeah, it looks, because of the paper, like it's a dark, like very heavy, but it's actually a medium-based cigar. Mm-hmm. As you can tell, we got the tractor behind us. And the topic today is firearms. What firearms would we like to buy? What firearms we're going to buy? I would also like to talk about concealed carry weapons.
Yep.
And that. Let's crack open the whiskey, and
right,
Joe, if you want to crack it open, or Payton, while we light up the other two lights up the cigars.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I haven't had this in a while.
Haven't had it at all. There you are.
Make sure you get your juice boxes.
So, Joe.
Yes, sir.
What's your firearms?
What I have now?
Or what you plan on buying in the next...
All right, I'll do what I have now and then what I plan on buying.
Oh, that's good.
Let's do that. What firearms? Not all firearms, but your top...
Not all firearms.
Your top, your favorite firearms that you have right now.
Okay, well, obviously, my first one, I got a Henry Golden Boy Big Boy.
Golden Boy, big boy.
Yeah. For some reason, it's stupid expensive, but it's a 44 Magnum, and it's a very nice gun. Very nice.
Oh, can I see you later? It's not
And the cool thing was, my grandpa got me a gun case. It's all leather, made by the Indians. The Indians. It's got cowboys on it, like embossed in it and stuff. So that's why I keep it. It's got sheep fur, not fur, sheep, wool.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's sheep leather. But
Hide.
sheep, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
So is that your favorite firearm you have in stock right now, or?
Yeah. And then I got a couple shotguns and so on. Shotguns aren't a big deal.
What's your favorite firearm that you have right now?
I don't know. I've got inherited an old, I guess like trap shotgun, over and under. So right now that's my favorite one. I haven't used it at all because it was my grandfather's, but that's probably got to be like the prize of the collection. But I've got quite a bit of bolt actions, like a Mosin, M95 Steyr, and obviously like some shotguns. But yeah, that's gonna be my favorite so far. I know I ordered a Diaz Arms FAL, so I'm waiting for that to come in. So that'll be cool.
Do you have a favorite pistol? 'Cause I know he's in the military, so he can buy pistols under his military.
Yeah, in Georgia.
In Georgia.
Yeah, I'm working on my pistol permit here, but
I just got my pistol permit a week ago, actually. A week and a day ago, actually. So that I'll name mine once he's done.
Is this so favorite pistol that you have currently, or favorite pistol that okay? So my favorite one so far has got to be my CG75B. I don't know what about it I like, but
you just like those European, Slavic.
Well, it's Belgian or Czech. I mean, it's Czech. But I don't know. It just feels super comfortable in your hand. It shoots really good. Got a nice crisp recoil to it, and I don't know. It's the BD version, so it's got the big cocker. So you could carry it, but it's a little bit big to carry because it's a full size.
My favorite firearm is actually on the table right now. This is a Rossi model 1892. It's in 357 Magnum. They bought me this for my birthday, early birthday gift. My firearm that I actually want to buy is, I'll just go into it, is a actual Winchester, but those are like $3,000, so this is the next best thing.
Pricey.
I was in Maryland and we saw this, and like I said, I had to have it. And I wanted 44, but you can't really find 44. And up here in New York right now, 44 Magnum is. I just bought a 44 Special the other day, and it's $56.
Yeah, it was pretty expensive. I bought some myself as well.
But my favorite pistol is my 44 Magnum Model 29 that I have right now. But my concealed carry is my SR9 9mm. That's a really good pistol. So I really like both of them. You know, can't really carry the 44 Magnum around.
I mean, you can, but it'd be better as like a
You're
around
playing
the
on
ranch, around the farm.
I mean, I wear it around the ranch.
pull it
all
out
the
to
time.
protect yourself. It takes 3 seconds to pull out.
I use, now I'm going to start using it on the ranch more because got to protect ourselves from yoders and, What?
Yoders.
Yoders. Coyotes.
I know.
Yotes.
It's just funny.
Coyotes.
Sometimes when the bulls start getting mad cow disease.
Raging Bull syndrome.
Yeah.
I haven't not tried the whiskey yet, so give me a second.
What do you think?
It's nice. Smooth.
Yeah, it was smooth. Told you it was smooth earlier.
It's kind of like the Delmore.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's pretty similar to that. Not as
So-
much of an oak taste as the Delmore, but still good.
It's got a hint of sweet.
Mhm.
So what firearms, you guys could just go in any order, do you like to buy? I know I'm going to buy a 1911 45 caliber soon because I fell in love with that pistol ever since I was,
Yeah.
I was obsessed with that pistol. Then the 44 Magnum.
You already got that one, so you're
Yeah,
good.
so I gotta get the 1911.
Say we start with you and we just work our way down the line, just all the stuff you want to get.
I want to get an AR-15, but I have here in New York State, it's actually kind of not worth it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah. It's just, there's so many regulations on it. It's not even fun to shoot. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of restrictions on it up here.
yeah.
That's one of the good things about being in Georgia. It's pretty lenient for the most part as far as like what you can and can't do. Like obviously there's kind of like suppressor unless you file for a tax stamp, or obviously you can't have full auto, but it allows a little bit more freedom, which is nice. And I wish that would be like that here, but unfortunately it's not the case.
If New York State got on board with the rest of the country, I would like to buy an AR-15.
Sure.
Buy my actual Winchester and 44 Magnum. 1911 I'll buy.
Yeah.
Maybe a Commander 1911, which is the 9mm version for concealed carry. But other than that,
It's similar to the
it depends on what.
Is it similar to the Super Carry that they got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an older version.
Oh, okay.
Commander is the older version. But it's honestly, it's like, I don't. Like, if I see it in the shop and I have some money to spend, something like weird, I'll buy it. But, like, other than that, there's nothing I really want to go out and hunt for and
Yeah.
buy right now. Like, it depends on if I'm in the shop and it's like, oh, that gun's kind of cool,
Yeah.
Let me buy it, oh, it's a good price, let me buy it,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to buy a bolt action 300 Winchester Magnum. There's also, I want to buy a 500 lever action from 500 S&W.
Would too.
Other than that, I love firearms. Payton likes firearms a little bit more than me.
Yeah, so the AR that I have, I built myself for the most part. The only thing I didn't rebuild is the mating the barrel to the receiver. I didn't really feel too confident, and I had a professional gun shop to do that. But I built the rest of the gun, and it's kind of like my, I wouldn't say prized possession, but I put a lot of money, a lot of good parts into it. Like got like Stag Arms and Bravo Company parts and that. But aside from that, like I kind of got a soft spot for antique firearms, like for example John's Winchester, or his Rossi, I mean, and the Winchester for that matter. Whenever he does get it. So I got, like I stated before, I got a Mosin. I got the Steyr M95, which that thing kicks like a mule. It's like an 8x56R. It makes the 308 look kind of small, but kicks like a mule. But I mean, it's still cool having antique firearms. Like, I think it'd be cool to own like an SVT 40, even though like those things are super expensive.
What's the? Because I know you know more about like European firearms than I do. What's the firearm that the Finland or Sweden use, where it's you just pull the hammer, the bolt back, push it forward?
Probably like a straight pull bolt.
Yeah.
The Steyr M95 straight pull.
And
they also have the Swiss K31, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
They're a little bit funky, if you will. Like it's a little bit harder to pull the bolt back than your traditional like rotating bolt, but it's still neat. I mean, it's not much faster, or really, if any, faster than a bolt action if you're proficient with it. But I mean, I guess it goes with anything. Like people can be a lot faster with a pump shotgun than a semi-auto.
Jerry
Depends
Mitchell.
on it depends on your training level and.
He's almost as fast as a full auto.
I mean, like I watched this one gun YouTuber. And the guy said, "Oh, if you put up the reason why he hates lever actions, it's the most common reasons. You can't lay down and fire. I've laid down and fired the firearm before. It's no problem. Yes, it's a little, but he's like, well, if you take a guy with a lever action, a guy who's really good at the Mosin or a Mauser, because he's obsessed with the Mauser, he'll probably blow him out of the water." I'm like, well, yeah, if you put somebody who trains on a Mauser every day up against a person who just uses a lever action once or twice in his life, yeah, he's going to be faster. But in my opinion, you put up a guy who's, has the same skill level with the lever action as the same guy who's skill level with a bolt action. I think the lever action would shoot way faster.
So the only thing I think the Mosin or the Mauser, would have over the lever action is reloads. You can use stripper clips.
Yeah.
But if they had to like hand pack and then same thing with this, I mean, you got more rounds in the tube, so you got that going for you, but it also takes you longer to reload.
Yeah.
So, but then again, I mean, it's all based off proficiency.
But if you're doing 5 rounds, like rounds, that don't matter.
It's like 5 rounds on target.
Yeah.
That
I mean, because I've seen some guys who could just like.
Oh yeah, just 3-gun guys.
Yeah. I mean, you tell me that's not faster than the friggin'. I mean, I've seen some guys that could cock the bolt really fast.
Yeah, like the Enfields and the 303 British. You can shoot it with your middle finger instead of your index. But no, one of the other guns I want to get is a Uberti. It's like the model, I think number 3.
Schofield.
It's the Schofield. So I thought those are really cool. That's probably something I'm going to save up for. Beretta 1301. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. Just because I'm going to use a shotgun, I mean, pump action is nice, especially for starting out for like new shooters and whatnot. But I just feel they'd be way more efficient if you actually had to use it in some sort of defense scenario. This way you don't have to worry about racking it. It's just load and go. Got those two. What else would I like? It's not really. I'm kind of bought the stuff I wanted already for the most part.
But you're the same way like me. If you go into the gun shop and there's something weird that you never thought of.
Yeah.
Like that Nagant pistol.
Yeah. I just recently picked up a Nagant pistol.
Yeah.
Made in 1939.
Like, I don't think you would ever go out and try to look for that.
No, it just happened to be like I was in the local gun shop in Savannah. The guys are down there, really cool. Shout out to Crossroad Defense. But anyway, I was talking to those guys, and one of the older guys that's a regular came in. I was talking to the shop owner about the Nagant pistol, and I was like, didn't think of anything of it. And I was like, I mean, it'd be cool to see. You might bring it in, and we set something up, and I ended up buying it. So, but it's pretty neat. I haven't shot it yet. I want to.
What does that take?
It's 7.62 by
5.4.
No. It's 7.62 by 25, I think.
Oh, 25.
5.4.
Yeah, 5 it's a Mosin round. That would be a pistol there, but
Well, you said Nagant, so I thought Mosin.
Nagant's a revolver.
I think it is.
It's the only revolver that can actually be suppressed.
Maybe the 25's the Tokarev round. I don't know. Regardless, I have both.
So 6
Well, I mean, it's just like a 5.
Oberez. What is it? Is it not? Is the Oberst pistol like sawed-off Mosin?
Oh yeah. I mean, they do sell a 45-70 revolver.
I'd get that.
Yeah.
For what?
Have it.
Just to have it.
Right now, Joe.
If you walk in and somebody pull that thing out, the guy's gonna run away. So I'm gonna go a little bit more modern. Not modern, but like a little bigger too. It's a Barrett.
Oh, Barrett.
Yeah. Just because.
Down in Texas, they're cheap.
That's what I mean.
Not cheap, but.
I mean, it's not super cheap. You're probably looking.
Yeah, it's still gonna be expensive.
Closer to 10,000 if you ever had the money.
More than the friggin' gun itself.
Yeah.
I mean, if you bought a bolt action one, like the M95 or M92.
Yeah, I mean, just a Barrett 50 cal in general, basically. Yeah. Even if I'm probably not gonna be able to get the M107, but that.
Sure you can. Save up.
Yeah. As soon as I hit the
only gun in your safe is just a Barrett. All right, boys, gonna go hunt deer. Not sure them what.
There's 5 of them lined up.
Got a 100 count safe. It's just one gun.
And I'm gonna stay a little more. It's a little more expensive, and it's a Shy-Tech. What people know as the intervention in Call of Duty.
Wow.
Because
M200.
Yeah, 200. Yeah. 200. Because.
Sorry, smoking you out.
I mean, I've seen videos. I'm not gonna be able to do it, but I've seen videos of shooting at 2.5 miles.
Oh yeah, that 408
accurate.
Shy-Tech's super.
Isn't it a
accurate.
Canadian who has the longest range shot? One of those, or was that the Barrett?
No, I thought it was the
L96, whatever you call
Accuracy
it.
International, like AWM or something like that.
Something like that.
I don't like Canadians.
But those are two I would love to get, but I'm probably never gonna get. Like realistically,
You want like long range rifles?
that, and now I'm gonna go a little shorter. But there's a couple. I seen it on the Sportsman guide. They have AR shotguns. You get them for like $400 or $500,
AR. Like
Oh, you're talking about the VR80s.
something like that.
Yeah,
If you get a
VR80s.
bullpup one too and everything.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the bullpup one, but I've seen it. They've got them in
Oh, actual
Georgia.
AR-15.
Yeah, it's
Because
AR.
back in the 80s, Armalite actually came out with an AR shotgun.
It's like the AR style, I should say.
No, the AR shotgun's actually just like a semi-auto shotgun bill.
Yeah.
It holds 2 fucking rounds.
They also have the Moat. It's not the Vepr. It could be the Vepr 12 or something. It's like the Sega style, but I heard those are pretty good. I don't know. I'd rather have a tube fed than a mag fed because it'd be way easier to top off. And magazine just like if you're stressed out, it's one more thing you gotta carry. Versus if you get good at reloading, like the tube fed, it's just easier to.
I mean, this is his dream.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying.
I honestly wouldn't care. I don't care about stuff like that.
He doesn't care. Somebody breaks into his house.
I'm
it's
just gonna
the
put a
first
bullet
thing
in his
he
head.
does. Yeah, you know.
Hey, where'd his head go? We can't identify.
Joe's not the type of guy who's got his full kid on.
It's gonna be next to my bed with the mag loaded, already in there, so I'm not gonna worry about.
Hold on, let me put on my plate carrier and my kid's gonna put on the.
Let me get my night vision during the day.
I'm the guy that's gonna pop out from behind the wall and throw a knife at him. Butter knife.
Butter knife.
Hits him in the head. He's gonna.
Vietnam flashback.
Call John Wick and still use a pencil.
But obviously the lever. I got the lever action. I want to get the 4570 lever action. Would be nice.
The Marlin or the.
Doesn't matter. Just a 4570.
The problem I have with Henry's is now they got the side gate.
And they're expensive.
Yeah. Because I don't like the tube fed where you have to load
Yeah.
from the top. I love the side gate.
Yeah, I was looking at your lever action. Like I like how it's top ejecting. I just think that's the coolest thing ever.
Dude, you saw that round
Yeah.
far.
I launched it.
AR-15, obviously. If it ever, like you said, if it ever.
Just to piss off the government.
Yeah.
Just cause.
I don't know. I'd probably stick.
What about handguns?
Handguns?
Yeah, because I know you want to get your.
Eventually, yeah.
We'll get into CCW pistols.
We already said the 4570 pistol, just because. A big
Instead of
pistol.
doing your pants, you just had your
Yeah,
That's my gun.
It's a gun that's the size of a freaking
Third
rifle.
leg gun. There's the
Big pistols. 500 too. Those are expensive.
Man, you just want big.
You compensating
caliber.
for something, Joe?
Well, if you shoot
He
a
wants-
bullet, put a hole in a thing this big.
He wants all these big calibers that he wants an AR-15.
Yeah, I know. 15.
Yeah, I want a Ruger 1022.
Yeah.
No, those are fun.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
I mean, when 22 is cheap, now it's just
But
hard to even find range.
Like realistic wise, like pistol wise, realistic wise, 1911, 44 maybe. Because I got a 44 lever action, so just to have a 44 pistol and a 44 lever.
Share the same ammo.
Yeah.
So you only gotta keep. Yeah, that's good.
1911s, even maybe a Glock. I don't know.
I,
Full auto Glock now.
If I was gonna get a Glock, it would probably be 40 caliber.
40.
Just stuff that's not different, but easy to come by.
Yeah.
Like I do like
Easy.
the M&P shield is pretty good.
Those are cool. Yeah, like I said, I like.
The 51
I like
caliber
American-made firearm.
Desert Eagle.
Or Israel.
No, I like.
It'd be cool to own one.
That's what I mean.
That would be
Like
cool.
gold plated.
Just to
Desert
say you
Eagle.
have one.
Yeah, it's I mean, like
You see Joe wearing a
Gold plated Desert Eagle and Pit Vipers showing up to the range.
I'm gonna wear the all Adidas jumpsuit with the
No, squat or whatever it is.
like the Russian. Yeah, the AK-47.
Do you plan on getting your CCW?
Yeah, eventually. I'm just not in a rush for it.
40 years from now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually in the works of getting mine done here. So, that'll be good. You said you took 4 months, right?
4 months.
So it's not even that bad now.
No. I mean, I think it's usually 6 months.
It used to
around
be
there.
18 months.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You didn't say anything about the whiskey. How do you like the whiskey?
It's good. I like it.
Man, you were smoking that like a chain smoker on
Sunday's good.
It's a good one.
3-5-4 phone. That's not cancer
Six
stick.
going
Someone's
from-
lung.
But there's unrealistic ones that I want.
Like the Halo rifle.
Like the right? No.
Ray gun from Black Ops.
I mean, like different caliber ARs too. You know,
Yeah.
not just 2.2 or 5.56, 2.23, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I built a 458 SOCOM.
That's
with
one
a-
I would like.
Yeah, with a Moriarty upper. That was pretty
good.
It was cool to shoot,
I
but
saw that.
ammo was just ridiculous.
Red Jacket Firearms. I saw that moved TV show and he made it for
Oh
hawk
my
hunting.
That was what I was going to use the 458 for, but considering ammo is like $2.50 to $3 just for like range ammo, wasn't worth it. That's why I bought or ordered that FAL, and that's going to be my hog gun. I mean, granted, do you need 20 rounds to kill a hog? No.
Yes.
Sure.
Well,
you need 100 round there.
yeah.
FAL with a drum mag.
Well, if you see a freaking herd of them, whatever you call them.
Well, the problem is nowadays is that because of COVID and people panic buying,
Yeah, ammo prices have shot up.
it's ridiculous.
It's hard to get like just even stuff to go to the range with. Like you said, the 44 special was like 56.
Like,
I bought a box of 308 for like 24, 25 rounds for a box of 20. Like,
well, here I'm gonna step on my little soapbox right now, but like, I was in a buddy Matt. He'll be on the show. I was in a couple months ago. I was in Cabela's, and Cabela's has barely any ammo left, and there was two boxes left of 223. I got enough 223 ammo, so I got bolt action that shoots 223. And I wish more people were like this because so we could get the prices down of ammo.
yeah.
In there, I only grabbed one box, and the ammo was pretty cheap. It was 20 rounds. They were actually brass for $16, which 2 years ago it was like $5 a box. But right now that's the cheapest you can find. I only bought one box, and I bought some 22 in. Matt goes, why don't you buy the other box? And I go, well, here I look at it. And I was telling Payton, and I told you guys. What if I'm a father who's just took the day off so he could take his his son's shooting.
Or daughter, I guess.
Or daughter.
Doesn't matter.
Their kid shooting.
Yeah.
Their aunt shooting.
What if they don't identify as either one?
Yeah.
Well,
And all they want
Probably
is
they
one
should
more
know.
box to go
you never
through.
know.
All they want is one more box to go through.
Yeah.
Why should I be a hog and buy that box? Like it could make that kid's day, just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, we found one box left. Oh, that's awesome. Because my childhood, I know you guys going to the range with my old man and shooting guns. I mean, Dan behind the camera, he could say the thing. Those were the funnest memories of my childhood.
Memories.
Why should I, be an asshole because I gotta have all this ammo because the government's coming to get us?
Yeah, go every Saturday at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's just, it's honestly, it's heartbreaking. I mean, we went to Cabela's yesterday, and we saw so many people just grabbing so many boxes.
Yeah, you know what's sad when they have to have like a employee stand there to make sure that you only buy only grab one box or whatever the limit was, 2 boxes maybe.
Yeah.
Like, and I was telling John, I was like, not a lot of people think like that, but I also understand if it's like oddball ammo, like if you're trying to get like.
If it's something you can't find.
Yeah, like 303 British or something that it'd be kind of harder to find, but like common stuff, like 22, 223, like
buy a box. Because that's something that would they would take
generous.
your kids shooting with.
Yeah, exactly.
Like not nothing big, but like a 223 or 22, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Leave that for them so they can, like you said, go shoot with their kids or something.
That's how I look at it. It's like, why should I be
a good outlook?
It's honestly, and if every gun owner was like that, the prices of ammunition will go down. The stockpiles of ammunition will go back up. I mean, Cabela's, there used to be 3 to 4 rows of ammo.
Oh, yeah,
now it's just one little shelf of ammunition.
You could walk in there, what was that, 5 years ago? You could walk in there and buy a box of, I think a steel case, maybe aluminum case, regardless.
For like $3.
You could buy like 50 rounds of 9mm for like $15.
Yeah.
Out the door.
Yeah. It's just
223, you could find like boxes of like 500 rounds. They had Mosin ammo that 760 by 54R. You can find like a whole case of 1,000. The spam cans of 400.
I used to buy the 44. It's called the bear load, so it's like 300 grain or whatever. It's like 50 rounds. I think it was just under $40.
Well, getting kind of late. This boy's got to get going, but just
think about other people.
Yeah,
that's just our outlook.
Don't be so selfish.
Selfish.
Don't be so selfish.
Just, it's like if you complain, here's the other thing. If you complain about how much the ammo prices is, and you're the guy who goes out there and buys like 50 boxes, then you're the reason why the ammo prices is so up. Yeah. That's all I gotta say left.
It's also those new gun owners that don't know or don't really think of it that way because, like I said, like you said, a lot of people panic buy. So
that's the problem. You can't panic.
Just take your time, find something you like. I mean, ask around. Maybe one of your buddies does something you like, and you go to the range. Like, took his other lever action out shooting, and he makes me want to buy lever action now.
Yeah.
So.
But thank you for watching this episode 29. It's actually going to be next Sunday or Saturday or Sunday will be 4th of July. So
yeah, we'll probably put an episode out then.
Yeah, but if it's not, I hope y'all have a nice 4th of July. And just God bless. Keep on smoking.
Stay free.
Stay free. Yeah.